All right, thanks for joining us. President Muhammadu Buhari on Thursday ordered security agents to swiftly arrest and punish the perpetrators of the recent attack in the Kataf local government area of Kaduna State. Gunmen reportedly raided Langson community in Takia Chiefdom of Zangon, Kataf on Tuesday night, killing over 10 persons and injuring many others. The attackers, who shot sporadically, also looted a shop in the area before they repelled by mobile policemen. A statement by the President's Senior Special Assistant on Media and Publicity, Garba Shehu, titled President Buhari Condemns Renewed Terrorist Attack in Zangon, Tafka, said the return of terrorist attack in the region was shocking. Buhari commiserated with the families of the deceased while sending his deepest condolences to the families of those killed in the horrific attack, praying that their souls to rest in peace. The attack is coming 3 months after terrorists killed 40 residents in Langson and Zangon communities in the Kwara local government area of Kaduna State. Suspected bandits have killed a major in the Nigerian army and 6 other security operatives in the Munian local government area of Niger State. The bandits were said to have ambushed the security operatives on Wednesday night in Igu village. According to a resident in Nowo, Danladi, during the ambush, 4 military personnel, including an armed major and 4 vigilante members, lost their lives. Danladi said the bandits ambushed the joint task force as they were passing to Saki Powell and opened fire on them. He stated that the bandits and the security personnel had earlier in the day had a gun battle, adding that the bandits returned to attack them after the exchange. The Niger State Commissioner for Internal Security and Humanitarian Affairs, Emmanuel Umar, said he was aware, noting that there had been a series of attacks in the state. The indigenous people of Biafra has dismissed the Institute for Economics and Peace Global Terrorist Index report of 2022 as a conspiracy by the federal government and some other foreign agencies to blackmail and demonize the group. The pro-Biafran group was reacting to the report by the Institute for Economic and Peace, which had rated it number 10 deadliest terror group. In a statement on Thursday, IPOB's Media and Publicity Secretary, Emma Powell, said it was disappointing that the reputable organizations such as the Institute for Economic and Peace would descend so low to publish fictional and inaccurate accounts in the 2022 Terrorist Index report. The group said an extract from the report released by the Global Research Group showed that a great contradiction from what was supposed to be assumed as the research and investigatory group. Powerful, therefore, insisted that IPOB remain peaceful but resolute in the pursuit of Biafran liberation through a UN-supervised referendum, adding that they were not going to be distracted by sponsored blackmail and propaganda. The statement noted that in the said Terrorist Index report of 2022, the current federal government was cleverly portrayed as having improved in counterterrorism, while in reality the terrorists have become more emboldened during this period. The National Industrial Court in Abuja has threatened to jail the Inspector General of Police, Usman Baba, for his persistent disobedience to court orders. The reaction of the court followed a suit instituted by 4 senior-ranking police officers from courses 33, 34, and 35 who were compulsorily and unlawfully retired from police service. The affected officers are Engang, Ome, Okechukwu, Paul Umo, and Galadima Bello. Counsel for the climax, Edwin Okoro, said the court had nullified the premature retirement of the senior police officers, numbering about 20, and ordered Inspector General and the Police Service Commission to immediately reinstate them. Okoro, however, said the respondents had failed to obey the court's judgment. In an enroll order issued by the court and endorsed by Justice Oyebiola Oyewumi, the court fixed May 2nd for the Inspector General to appear before it and purge himself of contempt of court or become committed to prison. The Court of Appeal in Abuja has dismissed an appeal by Assistant Commissioner of Police Sunday Ubuan, wherein he sought to be admitted to bail. Ubuan, in an associate of the suspended Deputy Commissioner of Police Abba Kyari, being prosecuted together by the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency for unlawful drug dealings and other charges. In a judgment on Friday, a three-member panel of the appellate court held that the appeal by Ubuan was without merit and affirmed the ruling by Justice Nweti delivered on March 28, 2022. The March 28 judgment rejected Ubuan's application for bail on the grounds that the prosecution failed sufficient materials before the court to warrant its rejection of the bail application. Justice Stephen Ada, in the lead judgment, held the appellant did not present any new material before the court to warrant the court's departure from the earlier decision on the issue by Justice Emeka Nweti of the Federal High Court, Abuja. Ubuan is standing trial with Kyari and three other former members of the Intelligence Response Team, Force Investigation and Intelligence Department of the Nigerian Police Force on charges bordering on unlawful dealing in drugs and attempting to tamper with evidence. A coalition of anti-corruption organizations has called on President Muhammadu Buhari to prevail on Inspector General of Police to immediately arrest the chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Abdul Rashid Bawa. The group, in a petition jointly signed by its leaders, also urged the president to set up an inquiry into the workings of the EFCC, its present engagements and happenings with the commission. It further demanded the immediate suspension of Bawa as head of the EFCC, adding that the move would restore confidence in the capacity of the commission to truly fight financial crimes. The petition asks the president to order an immediate overhaul of the commission and, where necessary, lobby the National Assembly to amend the EFCC Act to make the structure less prone to high-handedness and make the chairman answerable to the laws of the land. The groups express worry that if actions are not taken immediately and the EFCC slide into lawlessness is allowed to continue unabated, the country will soon have a situation on its hands where agencies that are supposed to fight crime will become reciprocatories of crime. The group filmed at Bawa's penchant for disobeying court orders, saying the EFCC under Bawa is also quickly becoming a cesspool of internal corruption, with several reports of corrupt practices going on within the commission. Ahead of Saturday's governorship and Houses of Assembly elections, the Economic and Financial Crime Commission says it has deployed 200 armed operatives to Kano, Katsina, and Jigawa states to check vote buying. The Kano Zonal Commander of EFCC, Mr. Farouk Dongodaji, disclosed this while speaking in Kano on Thursday. Dongodaji said the deployment was part of the Commission's commitment towards ensuring credible and transparent elections in the zone. He said the Commission has deployed 50 personnel to monitor the conduct of the election in Kano State, 50 in Jigawa, and 50 in Katsina State to prevent vote buying throughout the electoral process. Dongodaji said the remaining officers were deployed in the Malam Aminu Kano International Airport in Kano and the Umar Musa Yar'Adua Airport, Katsina. Dongodaji called on parents not to allow their children to be used as political thugs as anyone found wanting would be arrested and prosecuted.